foundation just is coming off. The foundation is just literally coming off. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new here. So for today's video, we are doing a shop my stash. I have done one of these since December and they're always so much fun. So if you guys want to see what type of products I picked, did we find some holy grails or did we find some products that need to be decluttered? Well then definitely keep on watching. Okay, so let's go ahead and shop my stash. So I already know that for foundation, I want to try a new foundation that I have not tried yet. So it's not really shopping my stash, but it is because I haven't tried it. So for primer, what have I not used in like a hot minute for primer that I want to keep playing with? I think for primer, I want to maybe take a mix. I want to use my NYX Marshmallow Primer. I freaking love that primer, but I need something that's going to be a little bit more mattifying. So I think for mattifying, I might actually go with the Nakia Joy Cosmetics. This is the matte base primer. Definitely not my favorite primer in the world, but I think mixing these two together is actually going to be really, really nice. For concealer, the concealer that I haven't touched in a hot minute is actually going to be my Fenty Beauty concealer. I have not touched this in like a hot minute. This used to be my favorite concealer in the whole world. Doesn't want to focus. I freaking love this concealer. It's more of an eye brightener than concealer, but we're gonna make it work. For setting powder, why don't we go ahead and use like the Patrick Star One Size Ultimate Setting Powder. I have a brand new one right here that I have not played with. I did have a mini one, emptied it out, so we're gonna play with the full size, but it's been a minute since I played with that. For bronzer, let's see. What can I use for bronzer? You guys can tell that this is getting really packed right over here. So for bronzer, why don't we go with my Rare Beauty bronzer stick. I haven't used this in a hot minute, but then we can use like the Milani bronzer. I haven't played with this in a hot minute. No, I have. Let's switch that up and let's go with the Revlon. Okay, for blush. You guys can tell I have lots of options right here, but I think I might actually go with like a Benefit blush because I have not played with these Benefit blushes in such a hot minute. So I think, let's take a look to see what Shelly looks like. Ooh, shoot. Okay, so this is Shelly. This is not easy to do one-handed. That could be pretty, but I think I want something a little bit more with color. What about this? Willa. You could go with that, but let's try. Okay, what about this one? It says it's a pomegranate rose blush. Oh, this is not easy. Okay, there's Pom Pom. No. I'm struggling. What's this strawberry pink? Ooh, Krista. Oh, that's too hot pink. I think we're gonna go with this one. I can't seem to get it open. We're gonna go with that one. And then for highlighter, what can I use for highlighter that I haven't used in forever? I mean, this is all my Ofra highlighters right here, but these are all highlighters back here as well. Oh, what are these? Oh, is this my Fenty Beauty one? I used to be so obsessed with this one. You guys can tell this was once so loved. Let's use this. Okay, so for foundation, I am going to use the new Laura Mercier. This is the Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation. I really want to try this, so we're actually going to use this today. And then for eyes, I really want to play with something from Laura Lee. I saw her playing with her palette recently, and I haven't played with this in like 2 months since receiving it, so I really want to play with this today. I freaking think this is such a gorgeous palette. And then for lips, I am really loving these lips right here, but I think for lips, I might want to just do like something super easy where I show off like the yummy glosses from CoverGirl. I really love these glosses, but I haven't really showed them off too much. I've been showing off like the Laura Lee. I've been showing off my favorite combo, which is right here. But like now I need to like show off something else. Let me see. So I'm gonna go into here and I'm actually gonna pick one of like Jean-Luc's lip liners to use today. So I'm going to pick like one of these randomly. I'm going to like swatch and figure out which ones I want to pick out one of these. And I'm just going to combine it with like a gloss today. Something very easy, very on the go. That's just kind of my vibe lately. It's just doing like a lip liner with gloss, maybe a lipstick in between, but I don't know. This is what I've been feeling. And then here we're going to do my brows. That's just going to be normal. We're going to do something with mascara. We're going to pick a random mascara to put on because I might be wearing false lashes. Depending, if I'm not, then I'm definitely going to be trying this out today to see how well this like dry shampoo MAC Cosmetics is. But then for like setting spray, I'm probably going to, I haven't worn this in a hot minute. Oh, this. The lip liner I'm going for is called Mother Pucker, and it's going to be that really pretty shade, like right there. All right, guys, how are we doing today? It has been such a hot minute since I filmed a Shop My Stash. I think the last time I filmed a Shop My Stash was back in December, so we have definitely been slacking on these videos, but these are so much fun because it allows me to shop my collection without having to buy anything new, though I do have some new products that I am trying. So I just want you guys to know I'm currently testing out the Glow Recipe Strawberry BHA Pore Smoothing Blur Drops right here. I already have them on my face because I actually am filming a short using this, like a YouTube short, a TikTok. If you guys are not following me on TikTok or Instagram or here, you guys should. Everything is under Allie Dawson 89. But I went ahead and applied this to my face, and as you guys can see, you can still see my pores. Now, this is supposed to be a pore smoothing drop, but it also says you can use it as a pore treatment to help to hopefully refine the appearance of your pores over time. But I am using it as a blurring primer today, and as you guys can see, the pores are still pretty visible to me. Yeah, still really visible, but you know what? It is what it is. So for eyeshadow today, I'm actually going to go in with the Laura Lee Los Angeles. This is the Whimsical Nudes palette. I actually saw her using this palette recently, and I was like, damn, I really want to play with that. I really specifically want to play with the greens that she has in this palette because, well, they're freaking gorgeous. So we're going to go ahead and set my eyes. I'm going to go with my P. Louise base right here. But, oh my gosh, guys, I hope everybody had a beautiful weekend. My weekend was really busy, surprisingly enough. I don't know where my makeup sponge is. I think I might have left it out there in the kitchen. Shoot.
Why are you the way that you are?
My weekend was actually really busy. On Saturday, we went to Jacksonville. So we had to get up at 2:30 a.m. because Paige and Jarvis were running a 15K marathon. They were doing the Jackson River run, and it's like 9 miles they have to run. And Paige has been training for this for a very long time. So we wanted to be supportive friends and go out there and support her. So we had to get up at literally at 2:30 a.m. because it's about a 2-hour drive, depending on traffic, to Jacksonville. So we got there by, I would say, almost 6 o'clock because we left our house around 4 because we had to make sure the dogs pooped and ate and got ready and whatnot. I'm going to go into the shade called Cider Rose right here to put in our transition crease area. So we got there. I'm wearing a Spirit jersey and I'm also wearing leggings because I knew that we were going to be in Jacksonville, so I knew we were going to be like by like the water, and sometimes the breeze off of Jacksonville can be a little bit colder than Orlando. And I'm so glad I wore that outfit because we were waiting for Paige and Jarvis to take off running. And there was a lot of clouds overhead. And I was like, oh, I don't know. This seems like it's a little cloudy. It doesn't say it's supposed to rain. Like, it didn't say it was supposed to rain. So we were all waiting for her. We watched them take off. I, like, filmed the whole thing for her. And then the second they crossed the start line, we immediately moved to go to the end of the race so we can make sure we can caught them, like, running the race. And by the time I got over there, like, a no freaking lie, the first and second place person were already passing through. Like, they ran the 9 miles in 45 minutes, and I was like, holy crap, ain't no way I could run 9 miles in 45 minutes. No. So they were already crossing, like, the finish line, and I was so freaking proud of them, like, how freaking awesome, which I also did not know that people do these races. They get money. They get money to do these races.
A large. You got money. He got money. Get it all for him.
So I'm like, I'm sorry, what? First place, second place, third place gets money? Like, I thought people just paid to run. I didn't know there was like a prize. Not like I would ever qualify for it. But they were crossing the line. So that was kind of keeping us entertained. But I'm not kidding. We were sitting there waiting for Paige and Jarvis, and it started to downpour. I mean, like, ice cold water torrentially downpouring on us, and I did not have a rain jacket or my umbrella. We actually left it in Paige and Jarvis's car because we always bring it because it's Florida. and it started to downpour. Well, lucky for me, I happened to be making friends that day. So while we were waiting for people to cross the finish line, there was a lady standing next to me, minding her own business. I'm eating my peanut butter and jelly sandwich because I was hungry. And these two little teenage girls came behind me, and they were, oh my God, they were obnoxious. They were literally annoying. I'm not gonna lie. I was like getting so annoyed at them because they were like, woo, screaming and cheering for people, which was great. But then like, oh my God, look, there's Leslie. Go, Leslie, go. Oh my God, she is such like, I don't really care for her. She's okay. She's like a dumb bitch and she runs so slow. But oh my God, Leslie. I was like, these girls are talking so much shit about these girls running, like their other friends. Like, are you serious? And then I was like, oh my God, like, is that how like I was in high school, just obnoxious the way that they were? But they were like getting in my space. I mean, like, I literally felt her tits pressing against my back because she was trying to stick her phone through to like grab like images of people. And I'm like biting my tongue because I like to have my space.
Out of my face! Out of my face! Out of my face!
I don't like you invading my personal space unless I know you. I don't know you. You know, at this point, you're like a teenager. I'm 33. This is like crossing the line here. So I was getting kind of annoyed, but the lady next to me, I guess, was getting annoyed too. And then these girls decided to stop talking shit and they left. And that lady was like, oh my God, I thought they were never going to leave. And I was like, oh my God, I know, me too. She was like, they were so annoying. They're screaming in my ears. They're pushing against me. And we just ended up having a conversation and we ended up talking the whole time. Corey was behind me with Paige's family talking to them and like her best friend Alicia and Caleb and whatnot. I was against the railing because it was my job to try to grab as much photography, as much video footage as possible for Paige for her vlogs. So that's why I was up front, not really interacting with the group because I had to get the camera footage. But I ended up becoming friends with this lady. I don't even know her name. But when it started downpouring, she opened up her umbrella. She's like, would you like to share this umbrella with me? And I said, absolutely. I turn around and Corey and Paige's mom and dad and Caleb and you know, her brother's girlfriend were all getting soaking wet, and I'm under here the umbrella like like it pays to be nice to people. But then she ended up leaving, and then I ended up having to get like soaked too. But it was really cool because like Paige and Jarvis like ran through the race. It was so fun to watch them. I saw like little kids running and racing, and I was like, man, what's that like? I never could. And then I was like, man, to have the energy of a child again. Like, you guys remember like how much energy you had as a child was like never ending. That'd be like so freaking nice to have that again, but alas, I do not. So we did that, and then after the race, we went back to Paige's parents' house, and I got to experience, this is my first time ever going to Paige's like childhood home that she grew up in. Like, this is the house that she literally started filming in when she started YouTube. I see her like iconic bedroom, and I was like, oh my God, this is Paige Corrin's iconic bedroom. I'm gonna go into the shade called Winter Fern right here, this gorgeous green shade. I was like, oh my God, I got to see like Paige's like freaking filming room. I got to see Paige's filming room that she started off YouTube with. It was actually really fun to like walk in there, see where you always saw those like windows in the background. I got to see that. I got to see where her like 9 Alex 9 drawers used to sit. It was actually really cool. Her parents were super, super sweet. They got us donuts and pizzas and whatnot. We got to hang out there for a while, and then we went back to Paige and Jarvis's place, hung out there for a little bit before we had to drive back home, because at that point we had about a 2.5 hour drive back home because of traffic, and we had to go take care of our doggies and whatnot. But that was really cool. But let me tell you, driving back home on only 2 hours and 51 minutes of sleep, according to my sleep app, was on a whole new level. Corey couldn't drive because he doesn't do well driving long distances. I actually do pretty well with it. I don't mind it. But man, I was actually kind of struggling. I was like struggling, and I was like, oh my God, I'm actually tired myself. I was like, I'm not as young as I used to be, where I used to be able to get 2 hours of sleep and be completely fine. No, I need my sleep. But I went and cracked open an energy drink, which I haven't had in like forever. And I made it through. I listened to some fun stand-ups on Netflix, and Corey and I just kind of ate little chippies and little snacks, and we just made it home, took care of our dogs, and then we literally passed out so freaking early because I was tired. Then the next day, the 5th, it was my sister's birthday, so I reached out to my sister, wished her happy birthday, and then we ended up going to the beach because it was like a perfect beach day. Like, it was a perfect beach day. So we went to the beach day, and we got to go with a couple of friends and really got to enjoy that. I was exhausted, and I felt bad because Corey definitely had like some schoolwork to do, but he didn't want to miss a beautiful beach day because it wasn't too hot. It was like 85 degrees. It was nice and sunny. It felt amazing. So we went there, And then after the beach, we came home, watched The Last of Us, and then Corey took some tests, which was nice. Okay, so now that that's laid down, I'm going to go into the shade called Sweet Willow, this bright green shade. And I'm just going to kind of put this all over the lid. I want to do like an easy green eye look today, and this is just so freaking pretty. So that was kind of like our Sunday. And then on Monday was actually my dad's birthday. So we went and brought lunch to my dad's house, and we hang out with my dad and my mom for a little while. And then after that, we had to go run some errands. And then we went to Magic Kingdom because we had Tron preview tickets to go ride the ride before it opens up to the public next month. So we went into that, which by the way, we actually did vlog the entire thing. We are definitely getting back into vlogging, just so you guys know. So I will have that vlog posted on our Florida Life later this week. And Corey is editing our flower and garden video tomorrow. I'm editing the Tron. He's editing that one. It's just harder for him to edit because he does have school. But he really wants to edit our vlog videos because he really loves doing the vlog stuff, which I actually really don't mind him doing. This is actually really pretty, by the way. All right, so here's where the eye looks right now. It's definitely a little bit more on the messier side, but we're definitely gonna be cleaning that up, so I'm not really worried about it. And plus, once you put on a pair of lashes, well, lashes just always save the day. Like, lashes just can make everything look so beautiful, even if like it's not. Lashes can just really bring stuff together. So yeah, that was my weekend. I hope everybody had a good weekend. So moving on to primer, we're actually gonna mix two primers together. I'm gonna go in with the Nikia Joy Cosmetics. This is the matte base primer with my NYX, the Marshmallow Smoothing Primer right here. I actually love this primer so much. It's really good at putting on top of like a sticky, tacky, mattifying primer because it just really helps to smooth out the skin. So we're gonna start off with this one right here. You guys can use my code, which actually save you guys 15% off when shopping at Nikia Joy Cosmetics. We're gonna take this matte primer and we're gonna really kind of focus it right in my really heavily oily area, which is just my whole face. Okay, now that it's laid down, we're gonna go in with my NYX Marshmallow Primer. I don't know why, I just freaking love this primer so much. There's something about it that's just so incredibly smoothing that like it just always makes my foundation just look so nice underneath it. Okay, so for foundation, we're going to try out the new Laura Mercier. This is the Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation. This says that this is a long-wearing foundation that blurs the line between makeup and skin to reveal a healthier-looking complexion. The skin-loving formula provides perfect medium buildable coverage, so weightless you'll forget you're wearing anything at all. So it's so funny. The only ever like skincare product I ever tried from Laura Mercier is actually I tried their moisturizer and their setting powder. I've never actually tried a foundation of theirs. So I got the shade 2-in-1 Cashew. So I hope this is a really, really good match. As of lately, I have not been having the best luck at finding like matches when it comes to foundations. You guys saw me try out the L'Oreal True Match Blendable Foundation, and so many of you guys told me to give that foundation another chance, try it with a different product. So I'm going to try that foundation with a different product to see like, is it gonna work? Is it just as shitty as it was the first time, or was it just the products underneath? I really want to give that foundation another chance, so we're going to, I promise. But here is the new L'Oreal foundation Base Bond First. Initial application. It seems like the color is actually a pretty good match. Not gonna lie, I feel like this is a really nice color. Okay, so this foundation is definitely a little bit more shinier than I was expecting. It did say online that this was actually going to be pretty good for oily skin. Like, let me see what it said online. Online it says that this is waterproof, it has a natural finish, it's a 12-hour fade-proof wear. So it's supposed to be pretty good for oily skin, but we can see that I'm definitely a little shiny right now. Not the biggest fan of that, but we're gonna go into the Fenty Beauty. This is the Bright Fix Concealer. I used to be so obsessed with this. I have the shade She Shell 03. This is such a good freaking concealer. I have used, oh wow, that just spit up on my face. I have used this concealer. Oh wow, this is just gonna get messy. Shoot. Well, this just is messy. But I've been in love with that concealer for years since I've tried it. I've rated it like in my top 2020, top 2021 of like one of the best concealers, and I still stand by it. It's so freaking incredible. It's so smoothing under the eye, and it just makes for easy application, to blend out, to brighten up the under eye, and it's such a good concealer. Like, it is just so freaking smoothing. So I'm gonna quickly take my Dominique setting powder because I literally have it right here. I'm also just going to set the under eyes with this just because it's literally right here. So for some reason I did that, and like right here, the foundation has come off. Like, I don't understand why the foundation's coming off. I don't get that. This is setting powder. Why did it take away my foundation? What the heck? I have to reapply the foundation on the nose. That is like the oddest thing. The foundation's not wanting to stay on my nose. I hate that. I really, I freaking hate that. So for bronzer, we're going to go in with the Rare Beauty bronzer stick. I freaking love this bronzer stick so much. It is so freaking good. But I've been seeing everybody asking online, like, oh, whose side are you on? Whose side are you on? I am going to say I'm Team Selena just because I do not like mean girls. And I don't like online bullying. So I will 100% back her up. I actually almost bought more Rare Beauty stuff just to like support her, to be like, I got you, boo. So for setting powder, we're gonna go in with the One Size. This is the ultimate setting powder right here. This is a super fine 14-hour long wear blurring setting powder made for a light bake to a heavy cake. So I did have the mini size right here. I actually still have it sitting actually right here. And then I have the full size right here. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna use this today. I'm gonna go in with a new little powder poof today. This is just the Sephora one right here. This costs $5. So I'm gonna go in with this to kind of set right here. Oh, I don't know what's happening right here. This is like a discoloration. I don't understand what's happening lately, guys. I'm going to give up. Like, do we not see this right here? Foundation just doesn't want to stick. So foundation has come off my nose once again. It's not wanting to stick. It's missing all right here. This is some weird ass color going on right here. I don't really know what's happening. These products are just not wanting to work together. Gone. Do you guys see that? Like, what? I'm gonna tap back over with my wet sponge. See, this helps. The foundation just is coming off. The foundation is just literally coming off. What is that? Why can't I ever have like a good video where everything just works? Ugh. My God. Okay. I'm gonna try to put back a little bit of the foundation back. Like, see, this helps. I don't really know what's going on. I'm gonna try to spray this. Is this spraying out like a straight line? And the foundation has come off again. I don't know what to do.
Sarah, I don't know what to do. Oh my God, I don't know what to do.
Y'all, I don't know what to do. This foundation is refusing to stick to my nose. Like, I just don't know what to do. What the heck? I'm gonna apply it with my fingers. Maybe this might help. Let's apply with my finger. Okay, apply with my finger. That is two freaking different colors. Are you freaking serious right now? Are you serious? This is... I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed.
I'm so freaking pissed.
I don't know what to do, guys. I don't really know what else to do. This is looking so horrible. I'm just gonna take this whole thing off. Like, what the heck is happening? You guys know that I never do this. I just let the mistakes be as they are, but this is just not working. This foundation is absolutely refusing to stick to my nose. So it's looking so bad, and it's causing like a discoloration like right here where the products are just not wanting to blend together. So we're gonna have to do this all over again. I just want one video, guys, where things just go right and I don't have any mistakes. I'm gonna try something different. I'm just gonna use the glow drops this time. We're just gonna use these. Okay, let's try this foundation again. Now we're just doing on top of the glow recipe. So let's try this again. I'm gonna quickly go in with the same concealer, but this time I'm just gonna put it on my hands. Okay. Who's at my door? It was a package from I'm In It. Now the foundation and the concealer are set. We're gonna go ahead and just quickly, I'm just gonna avoid the nose. I'm just gonna put this on my face just right here one more time. I can't believe that happened, y'all. I never really take stuff off and I'm like, ah, shit, where'd it go? Video's not turning out how I wanted to. Okay, so typically I never really take off like a face if it's just not working. I leave it as it is, but oh my gosh, it was so horrible. Like, I had to just redo it, but of course I'm gonna show it to you guys. I'm always gonna show you guys when things are working, things are not working. So we're just going back in with the same products, except I just didn't do the primer this time, and we're seeing what's happening, and I'm avoiding my nose. And then for the setting powder. I'm not going to use this right now. We're going to use what I know that always works, which is, well, this right here. It's bad, but whatever. We're just going to use it. I'm going to go back in with the Patrick Star one size. We're going to try this again. Oh, see, now this is so much more smoother than what I originally was picking up. This video is just not what I expected, but we're going to move on. We are going to move on. It's just going to have to be what it is. So for bronzer, we're going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible up to 24-hour bronzer right here. I actually really do enjoy this bronzer. I am so sorry that this video is not what I expected. Normally when I do shop my stashes, I actually find some really good products, but right now I'm struggling. This foundation's lifting. Do we see this right here? What is happening? There's nothing I could do. Okay, so right here, the foundation definitely lifted where I put that bronzer down. On here, this foundation is just not wanting to stick to my skin, unfortunately. So for blush, we're gonna go in with the Willow brush right here. I feel like my whole game is now just completely like turned upside down. This video has turned completely opposite than like what I expected would happen. I normally love Shop My Stashes. They usually allow me to find some holy grails that I've completely forgotten about. And right now, this is just causing me a lot of stress because nothing is working for me. And normally I'm used to things not really working for me, like on a full face of first impressions. But this is just not working for me, period. Go cry. All right, so I'm gonna go back into this palette right here and I'm just gonna take a little bit of the brown and the green. We're just gonna mix the two together. I'm so sorry that this video is just not what I intended at all. I thought this was gonna be a really fun, like, shop my stash, find some new holy grails, and that is just not how this is turning out in the slightest. So I apologize. I wanted this to be like a really fun video and I am actually pretty frustrated, but I guess that's the beauty of makeup, where things are going to work and things are not going to work. But I just thought that things were going to work a little bit better than what they are. But you know what? I mean, at this point, there's nothing I could do except laugh about it. So, all right. So for highlighters, I'm going to go into the Fenty Beauty. This is in the shade Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. I used to be obsessed with this for so long. We're going to take these shade right here, which is the Fire Crystal. And I'm going to place this right here, which is so funny. I know this foundation is, I mean, I know this highlighter is like years old, but she still is fire. She still smells fine, so I'm going to keep using it. I know it's well past its expiration date, but I don't even care. Our lips, we're going to go in with the Jean-Luc Cosmetics. This is going to be in the shade called Mother Pucker. And we're going to apply this all over our lips. And we're also going to fill it in with this so I could put in a lip gloss on top. Okay, then I'm going to take the CoverGirl Clean Yummy Gloss. This is in the shade Let's Get Physical. And we're going to apply this. Oh my god, that is such a beautiful lip color. And for setting spray, we're going to just go in with the Pore Benefit. And this is the final look, guys. All right, guys, and this is the final look. So this is actually what just got delivered to my door while I was filming. These are the I Do earrings. This is from Jacqueline Roxanne. These do retail for $100. This is part of her wedding collection that is launching today at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which will actually be live by the time you guys see this video. So this collection is live right now. These are the I Do earrings, and I have to say, these are absolutely beautiful. These are so freaking stunning. They're so beautiful, but they are heavy. So I get asked a lot when it comes to her jewelry, how heavy are these earrings? Oh, these are pretty heavy. You can definitely feel them in your ear. You can definitely see where I did have gauges where it's kind of dragging the ear down. So that's something to definitely take note if you guys are sensitive to heaviness in your ears. They're only available in rhodium. They do retail for $100, but oh my god, these are freaking stunning. These are so beautiful. I love it. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over everything. So first things first, we do have the Glow Recipe. This is the Pore Smoothing Dewdrops. I'm gonna have to keep playing with this. Based on first impression, it really doesn't blur the pores, at least in my opinion. I don't think it really does blur the pores, but it's supposed to be like oil controlling, pore refining. You can actually wear this as a pore treatment. You can wear this as a primer, and it says you can also touch this up throughout the day. Like if you start to notice yourself getting excessive shine, you can apply this to your face throughout the day to help control that. So we're gonna have to keep playing with this product for me to get a full judge, but based upon first impression, it's okay. I don't think it really does anything except really kind of smooth the face more than like rather than like pore blurring. I don't know if these two really went together. I don't know. You guys saw the fiasco that I kind of dealt through on their own. I love them on their own. I've never mixed them two together. This is the first time. Both these primers are really good, so I have nothing bad to say about them because I love them on their own, but it just did not work for today's video. But this foundation, I want to love it, but so far I don't. So far I do not like it. I think the color match is really spot on. I really do love the color match. I think the forehead looks okay, but the rest is just not looking the best. For some reason, this foundation does not want to stick to my nose. You guys saw me struggling to get this foundation to work. The second I put setting powder on it, it just went everywhere. The second I put concealer on it, it lifted off the skin. The second I put bronzer on it, it lifted off the skin. It just was not working for me. I don't know why. Right here looks really shitty under the, right here looks really crappy. Right here looks really bad. It's just not working right now with what's going on in my face. So I'm going to try it again with different products, see if I get different results. But if I don't, I'm probably going to end up returning this because as much as I want to love this, it's not working for me at this time. But we're going to try it again to find out if I can get it to work. I'll try it with like my Holy Grail products. The Fenty Beauty, love this. So freaking amazing. Rare Beauty, love this. So freaking good. The bronzer, so freaking good. I love the bronzer. The One Size, this is a really good setting powder, especially if really oily skin. This is going to be setting powder for you. I thoroughly do enjoy the setting powder. I also love that they come out with like little travel sizes. It makes it so easy to travel. You can bring this with you, and this really does help to lock in the makeup all day. So I really do love this setting powder. The blush, I think the blush was really pretty. This is the shade Willa, and this is a really pretty blush. It's classified as a soft neutral rose blush. I thought it wasn't too much. It was very easy to blend out. Smells incredible. I absolutely love this. Would highly recommend this blush. The highlighter, you know, I used to be so obsessed with this highlighter. I think it's pretty, but I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me. It doesn't do it for me anymore the way that it used to. So this is probably something I'm gonna end up decluttering down the line. Then we have the Laura Lee Los Angeles Whimsical Nude. This is such a gorgeous palette. I absolutely do love working with it. These greens in here are so pretty. This may not be like the best eye look in my opinion. Like I may have not done the best work, but I still think it's really pretty overall. I think it just like kind of matches the eyes, kind of matches the shirt, really just kind of give this look a vibe. But I definitely think this is such a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. We have the Jean-Luc Cosmetics lip liner. This lip liner is so freaking pretty. It's so creamy. It's so buttery. It glides on like gorgeous. It glides on beautifully. And this is in the shade Mother Pucker. And it reminds me so much of the Jaclyn Cosmetics Bourbon lip liner. It's up a little bit more on the pinky mauve tone. But this is stunning. I love this lip combo right here. And if you guys get a chance, the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Yummy Glosses are where it's at. They smell incredible. They have such a high shine to them. They last for such a long time. I am obsessed with them, but I have 3 of them. I have 3 of them and they're all like the same color in my opinion, but I can't get enough because of how good they are. As a whole, I love these products individually, but for some reason today just wasn't my day. These products were not working, and it's just so weird because whenever I do a full stash, whenever I do a shop my stash, we find some hidden gems that I've forgotten about. And today we definitely had some miss-ups, and like I just don't get it. I don't get what I do wrong because I see so many people do these videos and they come out beautifully. Then I see mine, I'm like, what am I doing wrong? I don't understand why I can't just have like a great video. So I'm sorry for the frustration. I tried so hard to get these to work, and it just today is just not my day. It's just not my day. But I'll make sure I list everything I'm wearing on my face down below. I love doing these videos. I can't wait to do more, but yeah, guys, that is it for today's video, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post 4 to 5 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channels, R for Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to these beautiful, wonderful page members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in the very next video.